right. We're live. We're here. Feel better than I did yesterday. I wouldn't say I'm 100%, but we're here. We're here. We're early. Actually, we're pretty early, so welcome in, everybody. Roger! Hey, haven't caught a stream in months. Roger, don't worry, you didn't miss much. How you doing today, Roger? How you doing? So I'm currently in a trade right now. I'm shorting hype. I believe it's going to fall 1.9%. Not by much, just a little bit. Bernard, the guy I figured would be here, your purple Pepe, Perpy, is trending. It's been trending for the last day. Amazing to see that. Amazing to see it. What is up, Harry? How you doing? How you doing? Alright, so this is the trade that I'm currently in. We are now back in profit. We've been chopping around right here. After making a lower high, this gave me the interesting thought, because we did breach this uptrend on the first one, lower high with the bearish divergence on the 15. That had me thinking, hey, maybe we're going to pull back. We'll see if it does it. The market's been really choppy lately, so I'm not even trading with any real amount of volume, if I'm being honest. Oh, wait, I forgot to... God damn it. I forgot to start this thing. Hold on. Hold on there, everybody. Hold on. Shit. I gotta do this. By the way, guys, if you're not on Pumpkin, go join Pumpkin. It's a great place to be. Alright. Now that I'm here. Alright, so sorry, talking about Hyperliquid reminded me. So yeah, the market's been super choppy lately. Things haven't really been hitting targets. They've been kind of like this right here, where you're sitting here, oh, you were overbought, you had triple bearish divergence, you pulled back higher, or no, wicked down below this low before it took off for a higher high. So very hard to read these markets. Been very interesting. I won a boost on CoinMarketCap that started yesterday. Wow, it won a boost, huh? That's pretty darn cool, man. Yeah, I noticed CoinMarketCap, it was trending, and I was like, wow, perpy, here we go. But that's great. It gets more eyes on it, so that does help. So yeah, right now on the trade, we're over here on weeks, partnered exchange. Currently down 2%. We'll see how it goes. Either I'm going to lose 35% on this trade, or I'm going to gain 67%. Either way, it's a scalp trade. It's a very short-term trade, only looking to get 1.9% out of it. But if Bitcoin and Ethereum decide to start going bullish, this one's toast. We're just going to get stopped out, and I'm going to absolutely not care at all, because I think the market's going to be pretty darn choppy leading up into Friday. Friday jobs numbers, I don't know why. Wall Street is just solely focused on that, but yeah, either way, the jobs numbers should be coming in abysmal as expected, and we should be expecting a rate cut. However, now we're worried about the tariffs having to be paid back, which sucks. We also have to worry about are we going into a depression? So that's one really big thing. A depression is kind of on the horizon. Nobody's really that worried anymore about, oh, is it just going to be a recession? Nah, we're looking at depression fears, meaning lots of deflation. So the fact that we do have to pay back those tariffs, that is deflationary. Jobs numbers going down rapidly, deflationary. The fact that the Fed didn't cut rates 5 months ago when they should have, really deflationary. So crypto is a deflationary asset. If the dollar is deflationary, it's going to cause a lot of, deflationary things not to perform well, because you could just hang on to dollars. So yeah, that's the headwinds that the markets are running into right now. I know some people are like, oh, thank God the tariffs stopped. Well, now that we have to repay them, it's causing the bond rates to go up. So you thought homes were unaffordable before? Good luck. Good luck. Really glad the court stepped in on that one. Super excited. Anyways, let's get into the show here. I got a mild list for you guys today. We're going to be looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, because those are the ETFs. We're going to look at Shiba Inu, because the chart looked pretty sexy, and they happen to be trending the last hour. We're going to look at Crypto.com, CRO, or Kronos, whatever, Kronos. because it's been pumping, and I figure somebody would ask about it. Checking out Doge, Link, ADA, and Sui, because Grok tells me that those are the ones to pay attention to when it comes to interest in US tokens. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. If you have any requests, feel free to request them. I will be taking all requests tonight. And just remember the rules. If you're not a member, you got 2 requests. If you are a member, you got 3 requests, $5 donations after that. Let's get into it. So, looking at Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin, I'm going to turn my orbs off for this because that might actually get really annoying. I'm also going to turn my VWAP off because I don't need to look at that right now. So, Bitcoin right now. DZ, what's up, Porky? Can you dog me in, ma'am? Yes, I can. Got you. Dog in me, mammo. Got it. Fed gonna cut this month for sure. I blame Congress for doubling the money supply. Yeah. Can I look at LRC and PEC? Sure can. LRC PEAQ. Got it. Can we look at CAS? Thank you. That's all. Sure, got you covered on CAS. HFT. Okay, HFT. Got you covered. Don't worry, I'm writing all these down, guys. Remember how the order goes. If we start getting a bunch of members requesting things, they do jump the line. Okay? So don't get mad at me. I'm just going in order. It is being written down. Do not spam me. Do not spam me. They are being written. Right there. They're being written. Don't you spam me. Alright, anyways. So, Bitcoin here. Going out to the daily. Thing that I'm a little bit worried by is the fact that we are resetting that stochastic while pretty much going nowhere and finding a ton of resistance where we previously had resistance in the past at 111,665. So on CoinMarketCap, if you pay like 4K, you can boost your coin to trend like Purple Pepe. I guess so. Either way, it gets more eyes on it, so it helps out those little tiny meme coins. Now, when it comes to the daily time frame for Bitcoin, it does technically have a daily candle close above resistance. We have to wait and see what happens on this new day. Are we going to get follow through to the upside, or are we going to crash down and confirm a low? I'm kind of in the boat of confirming a low, but, I've kind of been wrong all week during this weird choppy time. I'm going to call it chop because Bitcoin ranging in this tiny little range. Let's go from here to the highest wick that I can find. A 5% range, that is sideways chop to me. I know some people are like, these are great movements. I'm not sitting in front of my computer, just chain smoking or vaping while staring at charts. So this isn't really price movement to me. This is just chop. So that is what I am seeing right now. We do have another level that is now a support, which is really frustrating to say because it's in the middle of nowhere. Just the absolute middle of nowhere. I mean, somebody might argue that this is the level from back here. Sure, maybe, but still, middle of nowhere. They didn't pay for it, DZ? Wow, they didn't pay for it. So, somebody in the community could have, though. I never put it past somebody in the community trying to pump their bags before they offload. Anyways, on this retracement, this has been a very, very weak retracement. So, I was looking for Bitcoin to make a rally all the way up to 117,936. Right now, I'm looking for a confirmation low because this is not looking great. We're still downtrending on a relative strength. That stochastic's giving us plenty of room to start dropping again. It's not ideal. Looking at our 4 hour, goodness gracious, doing the exact thing I would love to short on. Wow. You do have the hidden bearish divergence from this high to this high. Your relative strength is higher, in fact higher. You're even higher than this one. Holy moly. So your RSI currently at this point down here is higher than it was down here, or up here I should say. That's not bullish. That's not great. So I'm leaning a bit bearish. I'm leaning toward, there might be some panic selling. There might be some people like front running the sell off. So be careful with that. There's also a reason why gold is kind of doing what it's doing. It's because there's fear in the market. That's all it is. If you look at the 1 hour, the 1 hour doesn't look bad. 1 hour looks perfectly fine. You are putting in a bit of bearish divergence. You kind of canceled it out today, but I'm thinking that was just the start before the fall. CoinMarketCap ran an event where they took the 5 most active token communities and gave them a free boost. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. So yeah, either way right now, bearish case, I would kind of prefer this, is to see Bitcoin fall about 2.94%. I would kind of prefer that. Just understand, most people aren't ready for what the altcoins would do at that point. Altcoins likely to get devastated if Bitcoin falls this much, especially in a short period of time. Altcoins would get absolutely wrecked. So just a heads up there. What is up, people on Pumpkin? How you doing? If you guys do want to join in the 100 seed giveaway, drop your UID in the chat, and I will make sure Tina gets you your 100 pumpkin seeds just for being a part of the chat. Appreciate you all. Let's see here. I want COG to start pumping hard. Let's look at that chart. All right, Damien, we'll check out COG. Got you covered there. Rugged already is dead. We also got to look at Pepe. How you doing, Pepe? What's up? How you doing? So yeah, I'm looking for downside. I know that it doesn't have to happen because we're in this weird choppy phase, but some people are like, it's not choppy. It's pretty damn choppy to me. Anyways, let's check in on our trade real quick. Looks like we're up 9% now, so the downside's coming for hype. Moving on to the liquidation heat map. Let's go ahead and check this bad boy out. Dang. Let's check out your weekly. It looks like they're going for some longs on the daily. Looks pretty bad. Pause? No, there's no pause. Looks like they already took out some shorts, but wow, zero short squeeze. That was a liquidity grab at its finest. So they have grabbed liquidity from the upside, looking like they might be coming for the downside. That's unfortunate. On the weekly, that's unfortunate. Going back to your daily, kind of like a perpy, tell me how overbought it is. I will tell you. We will look at perpy. We will look at it. What's up with your cousin? Purple Pepe. That's pretty funny. Asia can't let a good dump opportunity go. What's up, AV? How you doing? So yeah, looking at the daily, it looks like they're going for all this liquidity sitting right here. $111,122. There's $83 million in longs just up for grabs. Not to mention the amount of liquidity sitting right below it. That's unfortunate. Trade intuition in the house. Number 7 on the like. Number 7. We got 18 in here. 7? Damn. Thank you so much for the like. How you doing today, Trade Intuition? Yeah, sorry everybody who's been out there streaming and doing stuff, and I have been out of it. I'll tell you what, that sickness I had yesterday, not fun. It was one of those, it wasn't like, oh, sore throat, headache, dizziness, none of that. No, that's simple. No, I had the stomach bug, so that was, it really takes it out of you, man. Really takes it out of you. I was like fighting dehydration. It was, bad. Anybody over 18 understands what I just said. So yeah, that's kind of why I've been out of it. But I feel like I'm getting back on my feet now, so this is good. What's up, traders? Hope everyone's doing well. Doing well, man. Doing well. I'm gonna be giving some shout outs pretty soon here, so I don't forget. But Bitcoin right now, leaning to the bear side. You have COVID-69, bro. Who knows? I have children in school. That's what I have. So I got all sorts of just problems. Children in schools, biggest sickness I could ever get. At least there's plenty of water in California. Oh my god. Here we are. Electrolytes for the win. Yeah, electrolytes. No, actually, Nurse for a Wife for the win. Honestly, she She gave me some stuff yesterday that picked me right back up. So I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, wife really really holding it down here at home. I love her. Anyways, so right now Bitcoin bearish. Checking out Ethereum. Understand there's going to be a bias for the night. Okay, if I'm bearish on Bitcoin, there's going to be a bias for the night. So Ethereum, we hit the top of the range for you range-bound traders. Yeah, top of the range. Here we go. Liquid IV. I prefer Element, but Liquid IV is always an option, I guess. I prefer Element, though. Element's better, in my opinion, because it has more minerals in it than Liquid IV. So, going out to the daily for Ethereum. Now, Ethereum on the daily, it's ready to go. Honestly, sitting in neutral territory, low stochastic. This thing is prepped, ready to go. You hit this level once, twice, three, four times. You got your higher low. I'm expecting Ethereum to get up to 4,672. It's just running into resistance. The positive here is the fact that we had a daily candle close above this level that was acting as major resistance at 4,394, give or take. So the fact that we are above that gives me some hope for this one. But still needs to break above that 44.74 level. So if Bitcoin starts deciding to poop on the market, it's going to be a little rough. Probably going to find support once again, 4,262, if that's the case. We are pretty range bound here when it comes to Ethereum. But top of the range, most people are probably going to short it, wait for it to hit the bottom, go long again. Range bound trading. It's not for me, but it works for some people. So checking out our 4 hour. 4 hour, kind of lackluster here. Looking like a mild double top situation. You have higher relative strength now than previously. I don't know, Larry. You do have that massive bullish divergence sitting on the RSI, which is great. Hopefully you just backtest 4381, then you start running, but we will wait and see. Once again, if those job numbers come out on Friday and they're really bad, I think bad news is going to start acting like bad news again. So be careful there. Just be careful. All right, moving on. We got Solana. So Solana, I was hoping, wishing and praying it would go up. We're wrong. So looking at it on the 4 hour, we are getting a lower high while hitting this beautiful fair value gap. So what is a fair value gap? We had candle low closes here. We had candle high closes here. This whole ass gap is a fair value gap. It tried desperately hard to break out, and now you're getting shoved back down, pulled down by your hair even, looking pretty bad. So if this continues, I'm expecting a touch on our trend line. Could be coming down as low as 195. Could be. Or we get something even worse. If the market decides to go really poopy doopy, we might see 182. It's an opportunity that could happen. I'm just kind of waiting to see before I try and make another trade here. But still a lot of liquidity above. Could put in a higher high, then go for low stuff. Would give more time for it to build up too. Yeah, that's the problem with this choppiness. It's hard to read chop. It's really hard. As of the lower time frames though, so what I'm basically paying attention to is the fact that you had bearish divergence, lower high. The way I normally trade this is I would have this trend line here. Actually, I would have it up here because we breached it once, breaching it for the second time. Then I could actually mark this bad boy out. It's pretty much at the move, but, just basically how I would play it. I'd be looking for 206 for tonight. Maybe we hit it. Maybe we don't. I'm kind of at a loss for what the Bulls and the Bears are trying to do right now. So, this is just a thought. If we get one more lower high, then we can say, hey, downtrend achieved, and we can start planning for shorts. But until that happens, we'll see. 618 Golden Retrace always looks pretty good. 201 always looks good. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, next up, we have SHIB. So, Shiba Inu. USDT. Well, this one started trending for an hour, I think, within the last hour. SHIB, right here, number 8. Trending within the last hour. That's the only reason I looked at it. So when I decided to look at this was kind of weird to see. You have been consolidating pretty solidly. Pretty solid, that's all I gotta say. You had a wonderful bounce. You're now making a higher low. You're trying to round it out, trying to push to the upside. If somehow the markets get really bullish overnight, if Asia starts pumping these markets, we could see Shiba Inu go up like 14.88%. Weird thought, but I know nobody pays attention to Shiba Inu, so this market might be an absolute joke. Just might be. So if we do get that breakout, I would be looking for 1431 as a target. That's kind of awesome, to say the least. Your daily looks like it could do it. Doesn't really say that it will do it. You're still below the 200. The 4 hour, you are sitting in between the 50 and the 200. So if this thing does start getting bullish, it would feel like a random move, which that's kind of how I like meme coins to move, if I'm being honest. But anyways, there's a possibility. There is a possibility. Your 1 hour's resetting on top of the 200. If we hold, hey, possible 15% right there. So if we get that 15%, I'm not saying I'm expecting new members. Just saying, remember where you saw it first. All right. Anyways, moving on from SHIB, CRO, Kronos. Weird that it looks decent. That's kind of weird. Checking it out on the daily, you are not reset. Okay, you're not. Everybody's probably still hyped up about it. There's still an opportunity of getting to that 618 golden retrace. It's just, I still wouldn't bank on it, even though it's been pumping. It's partially that it's been pumping that I don't really think it's going to do it. But we are holding support at 26809. The longer we hold it, the better. It could be heading straight up to 50 cents. So 50 cents could be on deck. But yeah, we just need the bids to keep on flowing. Your 4 hour looks awful. It looks like you're getting ready for the next leg down. And if that is the case, your target at the moment, you're going to be looking for 22,878. So here's your bearish case at the moment. We're looking for about 16% downside move. Your 4 hours telling you it could happen. Your 4 hours says yes. Everything else kind of meh. Let's check it out. Certain app time dropping that UID. Great. Certain app time winning. Love to see it. All right. So yeah, that's your bearish case right now. Bullish case, 50 cents. I'm not leaning bullish. So there's that. Possible 84% upside. Not leaning bullish. Leaning very bearish. 16% looks great to the downside. Moving on from here, Dogecoin. I have it on my watch list. What am I doing? All right, Dogecoin. Are we finally going to fall? Come on, buddy. Dogecoin, beautiful uptrend, has been disrespected. Now you're bearishly backtesting it for the second time. I think we're going to see some downside. I do think we can. You are bearishly backtesting the 200 on the 4 hour. You're daily. Daily, it's sitting neutral, but you're underneath the 50 simple. So that always gets me a little weary. Somebody on Twitter is going to call this a bull flag, but I just say they're not zoomed out enough to realize the distinct downtrend we're in. So I think we're going to get another leg down. And if I would be betting on this thing, I think it could go all the way down to 14 cents. We're going to see. First off, I want to see that 886. 19,702 seems like a really good number. Really good number right there at that 886. Well, 9.5% downside, backtesting the 200. As a bullish backtest, I think it's okay. But we're going to see what the traders decide on Dogecoin. For all I know, it's going up to $15 tomorrow. Meme coins are weird. All right? Meme coins are weird. Well, yeah. 9% downside is my thought. A lot of resistance overhead with these trend lines, as well as the fact that you can't make a higher high. That's kind of a problem. Check out your 15. Now your 15 is just bleeding out. What the hell? Wait for the reset. See where it goes. Wait for the reset. Well, yeah, this dog looks like it's about to take a nice little nap. I say this as the market starts suddenly getting bullish. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Alright, anyways. So, moving on from Dogecoin, we got Link. Link. I don't usually look at Link too often because it moves at the pace of a snail. But, you know, it is what it is. So, Link right now does look like it's getting its second bearish backtest underway. Doesn't look fantastic to me. No Elon Musk to pump Dogecoin this alt season. I say Doge is dead. The amount of people calling for multiple coins being dead, it's kind of shocking. It's kind of shocking. Because also, apparently there's some Bloomberg guy talking about Bitcoin to 10K, which I found that weird as well. So I don't know. This whole entire movement of this bull run has been really odd. Really odd to me because everyone seems to be bearish every time the market moves. It's really, really strange. But hey, I'm not a market maker, so I don't really care. But anyways, what I'm looking for out of Link right now is more downside. We could be seeing $20.93. We already touched 22.5. We could be going lower. Many people will miss alt season. Of course they're going to miss it. People normally miss alt season. That's why alt season becomes so great. Because they miss the beginning because nobody buys at the lows. And then they start riding the hype. Why do you think there turns into these generational bag holders? It's freaking amazing. Remember, we need the dumb money in order to pump our bags, okay? We need the dumb money to pump our bags. Just remember that. So anyways, right now for Link, coming down to $20.93 makes a lot of sense for me. Even if it breaks out, I'm still going to be a little bearish. Until you can clear this high at 26.08, still going to be leaning bearish. But this is also what's keeping me from getting into most trades, and this is also why, like, yesterday, honestly, I tried to trade once, got stopped. Today, I tried to trade twice. I made a little profit. I lost, and then I stopped. Now I'm in one more trade. We're going to see how it goes. Because, I mean, yeah, we're up 10% right now, but it looks like it doesn't want to give it to me. Just not hitting targets. Therefore, I stay out of the market when that happens. Chop is no good for me. Who here thinks once we cut rates, we dump? Every time Fed pivots, we see a dump. I can see a dump, then a couple weeks, we move up. I think DZ's right on that one. Because every time the Fed cuts, all of Wall Street gets afraid of their shadow and says, "What broke?" Even though they had the data in front of their face the whole time. It's kind of amazing. But anyways, moving on from Link, we got ADA. ADA. Now, ADA did something phenomenal. It broke out of its falling wedge. This is probably the most beautiful falling wedge I've seen in a long time. I'm not even going to lie to you. But too bad the market conditions are kind of poop right now. Because maybe we get a back test and then we hold. We get a 19% move based off the wedge. 19% still wouldn't be a back test of the 618. Still would be a little bit bearish. So, waiting to see what happens on this back test. But ADA right now, out of all the tokens, I think is the one we should pay attention to the most. So far, it looks really good. I like wedges. It's not very often I play these wedges anymore, but I can see them, and I like them. So yeah. Still looking for a little bit of upside momentum here. 4 hour looks like dog poo-poo, but your daily looks so good. Too bad you're below your 50. Terrible. So yeah, we'll see how this thing pans out. But a little 19% move to the upside to 96.26 seems like a good idea. LOL at ADA, stop. Purple, what? September dump started in August this time. Interesting. I don't care about crypto. I'm going to win the Powerball in 15 minutes. Oh, God. Here we go. I'm surprised entering into Powerball. I don't do any lotto stuff. None. Ever. They can tax loss harvest from everybody else. I can care less. See it happening. ADA is still down 90% from last cycle. I mean, yeah, it's down. down a lot. I don't know about 99%, because last cycle, all-time high $3. 90%? I think you need to check your math on that one. Anyways, Fed cut rates 2019 and the market didn't dump. Bitcoin rallied from 4K to 13K. 2029, that was, or 2019, COVID, there was a COVID dump. There was a big COVID dump before it V-shaped recovered and skyrocketed, because they basically cut the interest rates by 2% on a random Sunday. But yeah, there was a big old dump right before that. $0.30 2 months ago. Well, now you're just giving an argument of why you should have bought ADA. Come on, Pepe. Pull it together. Pull it together. You're better than this. Come on. Alright, Sui. Checking out Sui here. I have too much noise on this chart. I got too much noise here. So we got a little bit of downside here. We got the acceleration to the downside, which is more interesting. Now we're waiting to see, are we going to get back above resistance or not? If we don't, we could be visiting 292.32 or even lower. So right this moment, what I probably would be staring at is a possibility of 270. Ugh, gross. So a possible 270 could be playing out right now. We'll see if it actually does. Kind of depends on the market. If we don't, this is bullish consolidation, and we should see this thing go up to 554 and making an new all-time high. But what I can't help but notice is a lower high right now, which is unfortunate to say the least. Because you had your bearish divergence, lower high. This could turn into a downtrend. This could turn into really bad times for this particular asset. Hopefully the bullish backtest on the 200 is actually bullish. If we do have it as bullish, then we could start seeing a lot of upside. Sui looks better than ADA. What? How? How does it look better? ADA is already broken out of its falling wedge. Very distinct falling wedge. This thing is failing to maintain its falling wedge. Like, you already dipped below it. What? What are we talking about? Unless you're some range-bound trader expecting it to touch the top again, I don't know what you mean. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't think it looks better. Fundamentally, you can say it's better. But to say the chart looks better, I disagree. I disagree. I think ADA looks better. But those are just my thoughts. COVID dump in 2020. I'm talking about 2019. Was it 2020? I don't even know, bro. I drank so much. Horrible investment. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alrighty, so moving on, let's get into your guys' requests. First up, Perpy, the purple, god damn it, purple Pepe. Looks like we didn't pull back. On the daily, we're looking just fine. Still looking to get up into this blue box area. So if the hype can continue, fantastic. But it does look like this 5903 is playing a huge role in resistance. So awesome that you're going in a straight line up. Love to see that out of your meme coin. Your 4 hours already showing signs of being overbought, and they don't care. They keep on buying into it. Benefits of trending right there. That's all I can say about that. So yeah, hey, Perpy, straight up, pretty overbought, but you got out of overbought territory in the 4 hour to try and push up even harder. Your 1 hour showing the bearish divergence. If this is a lower high, you should probably cut bait and run. You don't know yet until you clear this low. So if anything, I would raise the stop losses. So stop loss sitting somewhere around this 4694 because you don't want a lower low. Period. Dot. If you have a bearish divergence, lower high, you get that lower low, not a fun time. Not a fun time. It could get real bad. So keep that in mind. But yeah, no, great movement. Hitting overhead resistance, not once but twice. Showing that it is resistance. So that's always cool. Might need to grab some Gatorade and chips before going on a further run. We'll see. We will see. I don't even know the degens that would be trading this thing right now. It's crazy. They still have money. You know, Dollar Tree brought up how they had to raise prices recently, but then they realized their consumer base, they can't raise prices anymore. Do you know how pathetic the economy has to be that people aren't affording Dollar Tree prices? Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Anyways, so that's Purple Pepe. Nice rally. Hopefully it's not over just yet. Kind of looks like it might be over. The bearish divergence in the 1 hour, that would have me scared. You know, I would be scared. But noted, you're the one holding it. Have at it. Enjoy. It's up 8.9% on the day. Beautiful. Moving on here, we got Dog and Me. The Dog and Me. Golly, why do I click on that? Dog and Me. Dollar Tree tried to pull a fast one. Well, that's because now in California, Dollar Tree, it's a $1.25 tree. Those liars. And they also have items that are marked up to like $5. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I like to go there to get balloons for my daughter because they were normally $1. Then all of a sudden they're like, oh, it's $1.25. I was like, for a balloon? The fuck? Why? They're like, we had to up our prices. Oh, inflation. Shut up. You're not going to get me with that shit. Alright, so Dog and Me, you need to hang on to this range. You got to hang on to the range. You could be stuck in this little range-bound area until the 18th. Oh, no. Another 15 days of some BS could be coming your way. If you lose this range, if you get below 4333, next support might be 3498. Could be really bad. I don't think dollar stores exist anymore. They really don't. I remember last time I was in Oregon, I went to a Dollar General. I don't think I found one item for $1, honestly. Don't think I found one item for $1. I think the lowest price thing in there was like $1.50. It was ridiculous. So if you happen to lose this wonderful little range here, it might be coming straight down to 3538. Could be really bad. Better than Goodwill charging Walmart prices on hand-me-downs? Oh my god. Hold on. People still shop at Goodwill? That's wild. I never wanted to shop at a Goodwill. I always preferred thrift shops over Goodwills. Because at least thrift shops, they do their best to try and make it look nice. Goodwill, they're like, oh, we got some new shit. Don't even wash it. Just fucking throw it on a hanger. It'll be fine. Or if it's brand name hand-me-downs, oh no. Well, as we found out from like all the Chinese manufacturers, you might as well just go Chinese manufacturing direct. Just buy it without the actual label, because apparently the label's what costs the most. Here's the current uptrend you're working with. You don't want to lose that. But yeah, Dog and Me doesn't look really strong right now. Not at all, actually. If I were a betting man, I would be, which noted, pretty biased to the downside at the moment. When that data comes out on Friday, maybe my mood changes, but I'd be betting on 4179 right now. 4179 in the short term. 12% downside possible. Possible. We'll see. Dude, where's Jim? I don't know where Jim is. Maybe he got mad at me for not going live for so many days in a row. It's that old stock guy. That's funny. Alright, moving on. We got Mamo. Looks like we got the 35% downside. Now it looks like we're bottoming out on the 1 hour. Sweet. Hey, we called this one. I love it. The bullish case did not happen. Great. Awesome. Love it. Value Village sells dollar items that are donated at higher prices. Interesting. That's interesting. So they sell dollar. I don't even know what Value Village is. I don't have one of those. Never heard of it. All right. Got the higher low situation going. That's great to see. Man, let's get rid of this. Are we looking for a golden reach? Nah, I would like to see it get back up to 14,802 as a bearish backtest. That's what I would really like to see. Does it have to do it? Of course not. Of course not. But realistically, I could see this thing actually come up a little bit. You got a breakout backtest. Looking for that 618 golden retrace. So Mammo, let's see if we get it. But we're looking for this right here. Nice little 14% move to the upside is possible. Weird. Thrift store in Canada? Only maybe. There's a maybe on thrift stores out there? Man, y'all need some thrift stores. Thrift stores are great. You could sell stuff. You could thrift it. They're great. It's like pawn shops. Pawn shops are amazing. Pawn shops are a great place to get like a daily loan. You get a little loan for some object that you really don't care about, and then you say you want to pawn it later, and then you get the difference. Big chain in Canada? Nice. No, Value Village. Might be Canada only. Oh, got it. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Let's check in on our trade right now. Currently up 26%. Great. Awesome. You know, I think that's one thing I dislike about how the market is right now. You got to have such high leverage in order to make any type of gains. All right. So, this is what I can see out of Mammo. Possible 14% upside. Go figure. Washington State also. Washington State has that thing too. Dollar stores are dollar mas. Okay, all right. Same inflation problems. It's crazy. LRC. All right, let's check out Loop Ring. Nobody ever asked for this. Oh, wait. I have Doodle art here. Holy moly. It beat out the Doodle art. Damn. It beat it out. It made a higher high. Go figure. Go figure. Golly. It beat out the Doodle TA. It beat it out. But we got our breakout. I'm still looking for it to come down and test 781. Come back down. Give it a little touch. Touch it again and go. Yep, I think it's going to be real annoying like that. I did have it marked out for that 44% upside. Didn't make it. You didn't even make it to the 1272. Wow. Weak. Weak sauce. 4 hour is resetting. Trying to, I don't know, get a move or something. Looking at your 1 hour. 1 hour is trying to reset as well. However, the thing I hate to see and talk about is the fact that you had bearish divergence leading up to this high. Lower high, lower high. You do have higher lows. There's an opportunity. I would not trust this to save its own life. So downtrend, I believe, is going to hold. And let's see where it lines up. Let's see where it lines up. We might be coming back down to 0.862. I personally would be betting to the downside right now. Betting to the downside. I'm looking for 18. Wow, 18% downside. Sheesh. I love how my Doodle acted as support this whole time. That's insane. Actually insane. There's like 500 just in my city. Wow, 500. Hasn't been a dollar store for like 10 years. Jeez. It's a long time. So yeah, this is kind of too bad. Kind of too bad. But when you get 3 consecutive lower highs, I get a little concerned about the uptrend actually maintaining. Once you lose the uptrend, well, then you're going to know. Time to fall, baby. Time to fall, baby. Oh, you did lose it. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm going to do this just for you guys, just so you can see it. Plain as day right here. I'm forgetting something. I'm going to do that real quick right after the... Damn! Okay, that's unfortunate. So, bearish backtest, even. That's really unfortunate, leading me to think 18% downside is coming to a chart near you. Let me take a moment here, give some shout outs. We got Meet Davey in the house. We also got Trade Intuition in the house. You guys should definitely go give their channels a little view, give them a little subscribe, maybe even go hit the like button on some of their content, because y'all don't do that shit here. So here we are. Also, if you guys don't understand why I say that, I had a video recently from last Friday. 13 likes. Y'all crazy. Y'all are actually crazy. But we got Trade Intuition out here. He is not just here for the fun times. He's here during the down and dirty times, like right now, when it's choppy and nasty. He's going live every single day, multiple times a day sometimes. It's absolutely wild. Dropping music as well. I don't know where he finds the energy. You guys can go check him out, get some alpha, or at least get some good tunes out of him. Enjoy, enjoy. Go hit the like button. Did you say there was an emergency? There's always an emergency, Rich. We need some likes. Then we got Meet Damien out here. He is one of the TikTok / YouTube live streamers, giving out some TA, giving out some interesting thoughts. He covers stock market stuff as well. He's got an accent. You guys might actually enjoy some of his content. Go check it out. Go hit the like button. Go do some stuff and some things. All right? Go do all that. Hey, 424. Let's freaking go. He's on the road to 1K subscribers. Help a brother out. Help a brother out. All right. I didn't forget, and I feel good about it. So, moving on here. Looking at LRC, 18% down. Surprisingly, I would probably take the short right now, and I'd have a stop loss sitting right above 1096. And sadly, I think it might come down. He loves AI too. Oh, yeah, he does like the AI tokens every once in a while. That's right. I feel like he just stares at the charts and he's like, this is a great setup. Yeah, kind of like what I like to do. But that's just my thought. It's hard to love something when the chart looks like crap. Really hard. Really hard. Alright. Peck. Let's check out Peck. Oh, you're below level support. No. Let's go to the daily. Let's get an idea of what's going on. Oh, God. Ew. LRC was crazy token. It was. Last bull run, it was great. But you don't read your Discord, huh? Are you talking about me? What, like right now? He's talking about cocking you right now. But throughout the day, when you guys are talking about aliens and shit, no, I don't read that. I don't read that at all. Y'all start talking about aliens, you lost my interest completely. And I'm just going on about my life. Ignorant bliss, baby. Ignorant bliss. That's why I bought some and I'm down like 60%. Oh no. Yeah, no, last bull run, when the layer 2s were going like crazy for Ethereum, oh man, those were the days. The thing is, we don't have the degens in here worried about trading fees. You have a bunch of Wall Street guys in here focusing up on, oh, I just want Ethereum. Porky is an alien himself. Totally. Total alien. I guess if I ever go to another country, I will be an alien. Same, worst investment. Jeez. So yeah, looking at Peck, it looks like it's trying to flatten out. You are getting an increase in your strength. That's positive. So at this point, you're gonna be looking for. I hate to shortchange you here a little bit. But you're looking for a common retrace from this previous high. So maybe you get another wick up to like 0.787. Maybe. But there are people buying into this thing right now. Possible 26% move to the upside. It's there. It's possible. But if you lose the level you're at right now, good luck, brother. Good luck. Because the abyss, it's not warm. It's not fun. It's terrible. Damien had post. Oh, that's terrible. Don't say that. You have an AI girl too? Oh, jeez. Here we are. Here we are. Y'all are wild. Y'all are wild. That's a problem with the boys. You always run into Everyone just saying some shit. It's crazy. I will say the one thing that is as Damien mentioned, she was in her 20s. I was like, where do you find the energy? I would not be able to hang. Where do you find the energy? All right, 14% upside is what I could see out of PEC right now on this breakout. Common retrace going up to 704. That's all I really got for you. The whole market's dumping right now. Good luck. I wish you the best. You lose 0.563. Even more luck to you. It does look like it's flattening out though, so hopefully the dumpage is over. Hopefully. Moving on from here, we got Cass. Surprise! We haven't had Cass in a long time for requests. Cass. It's doing its best not to suck, but man, this downtrend is holding. Holy shit. I would be looking at this as a descending triangle. Or triangle. This is not good. You have a high stochastic on the 4 hour and you actually did nothing. So I do think this is about to break. You have support sitting at 0.52871. So 0.52871 probably coming. Damn. That's unfortunate. That's actually really unfortunate for Cass. So another thing you could do is this right here. So next leg down, you might see 6697. 6697. This is if we continue being so darn bearish. 19.9% down. Jesus Christ. Okay, so the thing I dislike is I'm finding so many things to fall the exact same percentage between like 17 and 18%. Usually what happens when I find this, tomorrow morning, the bulls wake up. The insiders start buying. Things start getting crazy bullish. So take all of this with a grain of salt. We might get a weird fake out to the downside before it goes up. We'll see. Typical try hard. You want arrow? Got you covered. A-E-R-O. Got you covered, brother. Got you covered. Flash crash? I don't think it'll be a flash crash. Honestly, I think it'll be something weird, like overnight we go like halfway down, then we just start flying to the upside, because that's usually how this pans out. If the market looks this clearly bearish, liquidity grabs coming. Just liquidity grabs coming. That's what's been happening lately, and I don't know. It just looks too bearish. Looks like shorting is too easy. I'm a little hesitant to really be like, we're definitely making this move, baby. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to see everything looking just so perfect to the downside. Usually doesn't play out that way. So, anyways, what the technicals are showing is what I should say when I'm saying all of this. Technicals are showing we could see some more downside. Please look at Torn. All right, Victor, Torn. So yeah, take everything with a grain of salt, guys. Make sure you have stop losses in place, because this could get weird. All right, everybody over here on Pumpkin, if you want to be a part of the 100 pumpkin seed giveaway, you guys need to drop your UID in the chat, and then I will make sure you get your 100 pumpkin seeds just for being here in the chat and chatting. I appreciate each and one of you for being here. All right, so yeah, either way, right now, technicals are showing we should be seeing a nice 19% drop. Let's see if it plays out. See if it does. Maybe it falls in line with the bull moon. Oh, goodness. We're back to the moon stuff. Isn't that next week? Next week or something? All right, HFT. Okay. Weird look. I really don't like that daily stochastic. That's horrible. Oh no, this asset's horrible. Hold on, this thing looks awful. Oh my god, yeah, this looks so bad. All right, whoever requested this, I'm sorry. Ugh. I mean, you're in the abyss, and it looks like you're trying to find more abyss. Holy crap. Yeah, you had this distinct level of support, acted as resistance. You tried to break above it once, tried twice, now you're falling. That's not good. Just said F you to that resistance. Yeah, it's going. That's great. That's awesome that it broke out. Congratulations. You believed in that thing for years. That is wild. Alright. We have an uptrend to focus on. So nice consolidation here. You don't want to fall to the downside. How much did you say BTC could drop? I forgot. I don't know. We'll circle back. I totally forgot. All I know is that I'm in the green on my trade, and I'm surprised. Because, yeah, 26% positive right now. That's great. Bearish case, you're going to find all-time lows. I would start with this 187. Oh, gosh. Not a 187. Ugh. Well, death right there. That's murder. A 187. That's murder. Yo, what's up, JB? How you doing? Bullish case. Maybe you see 23 cents. Just maybe. There's your bullish and bearish case. I would not be bullish until you break above 11 cents. Period. Dot. Would not be bullish. 3, 16, 29, 61, 69, PB 22. Did anyone hit? Oh, Powerball. Yeah, hey, those are the Powerball numbers, everybody. DZ's dropping them in the chat. Damn it, I forgot. It's pretty funny. I just wonder how many live streamers are out there reading off the Powerball numbers. And, like, if they actually start winning, do they just turn off their stream? Never get seen again? That's what I'd do. Because, you know, everybody in the chat, where's the giveaway? Nah. No giveaways. Alright, bullish bearish case. I'm leaning bearish, but you're in this nice consolidation pattern. If we do start moving to the upside, you're looking at 162% upside. This thing could get crazy. Account security, nor reply. Brett. Okay, you keep saying Brett. I'm not going to look at it. Oh my god. Nope. We are not doing that. We are not fucking spamming out here, are we? We are not fucking spamming. Holy shit. Holy my Jesus. Good God. Incoming Hulk. That's funny. Including Hulk. I was going to buy everyone a bag of XRP too. That's terrible. That's terrible. Good evening, Port. Good evening, Pack. How you doing? How you doing? I'm sorry. If you guys didn't know, if you start spamming me like that, it's just an instant ban. I don't really talk to you. Maybe I should have said that at some point in time. Don't spam me. Just don't. It bothers me a lot. Alright, so that's HFT. Let's check out Cock. Yuck. Well, looks like we're bottoming out here on Cock. We got a triple bottom. Beautiful. So, pretty easy. Don't lose the level you're at. Just don't lose that level. Common retrace on this bad boy would be crazy. Absolutely insane, actually. But I would be focusing on this high right here. So, for Cock, if you can maintain the level you're at, give it some time, you might actually see a 346% move to the upside. Beauty. I would have a stop loss below this previous wick low over here at 3961E6, whatever that means. But I'd have a stop loss right below that. Seems like we just made a higher low. Looks pretty darn decent for that. So, hopefully they're done selling so you can see this 346% move to the upside. 20041E5. Whatever that means. Look at that cock. That's pretty funny. I was in the process of removing it too, but you were super saying, bro, it's because every time I see spam, it's catching my attention. It hits my peripheral vision, and so then I look at it, and I see it again and again, and that, yeah. I can't handle that. It just, ugh, drives me insane. I need more water. Doing good, brother. It's almost time for rate cuts. Only 2 weeks until we launch. Hopefully, as long as the whole jobs market isn't fully collapsed by then. Well, hopefully. Let's check out Pepe. Let's see what it's been doing. Did we hit that lower blue box? We fucking did. We got that 8% downside move. So that played out. That's great to see. Now we just want to hold on to that box. We have some time that it could consolidate all the way till the 20th. 20th we might actually see. It says Hulk removed it though. Oh, that's weird. I did it. Huh. Well, hey, thanks, Hulk. Appreciate it. I guess we both did it at the same time. Oh, man. Yeah, no, how do you leverage your cock? Well, you can probably do it on weeks, honestly. He thinks he got a trigger. Weird. That's pretty funny. No, I did it, but I guess Hulk did it too. Hulk got it. Hulk got it. Anyways, Pepe, all we're doing is seeing if we hold on to support. As long as we hold on to this support and keep that higher low situation, we could see a beautiful rally eventually. But as for right now, that is the area to hold. Do not fall below 894. Do not. Otherwise, you just might... Oh. You never made an 886? Hold on. Hold on. You never made an 886 on a meme coin. That's not good. And you're going to have all of Twitter looking at this thing as a head and shoulders. Just saying. All of Twitter. Head and shoulders pattern. Oh boy, hopefully that's not the case. But yeah, you never made an 886. You came close. You might get one more leg down. Oh, wait a minute here. Oh. You probably didn't want to do that. Okay. You have hope. You have hope. If you have trendline traders out there, though, this... Yikes. You're in kind of a shitty situation for Pepe here. You could chop around for a while, but no joke. I would kind of be aiming at this 400 level. It's another 59%. Let's bring this over here to the day so we can see how it pans out over time. We could bounce around in here all the way until January. Oh, God. We already look at Pepe. We're looking at it right now. Yeah, DZ, we're looking at it literally right now. You only hit it once. What the hell? Wait a minute. Huh. Well, that's not good. shit weird. JB is #1 fan tonight with his 3 comments. Yeah, that's really weird. I don't know. No offense. It's funny. No offense, man. Yeah, Pepe. I'm more bearish on it than ever right now. No way! Holy shit! I think we're coming down for that 886, guys. Holy shit! I don't know what's about to happen to Pepe. It looks like the reckoning is about to happen. I don't, man. It's funny. Yeah, no, this doesn't look great. It really doesn't look great at all. So if you happen to get close to this red line, might be a really good opportunity to start going short. But this thing does not look good in my opinion. At all right now. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look great. Short Pepe, let's go. We might actually be able to short it. Like a legitimate shorting opportunity to go down 59%. That's crazy. Somebody's deciding to go short on Bitcoin. Let's go. Awesome. Already posted them? You did. You did. Crazy. Yeah, that's actually insane. I didn't realize it looked that bad. And your 4 hours not helping. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's terrible. So next leg down we're looking for this right here. 862. So if the market decides to be a little nasty, 12%. This is what I'm talking about. Absolutely crazy. Yo, what's up, Max? How you doing? Maybe well, just glitching out. Yeah, you're #2 now. Who took #1? #1 just got taken just suddenly? It's weird. It's always been #1 in my book. It's funny. So yeah, Pepe right now, struggle busing it. Hopefully things get more bullish sooner than later. Checking in on my hype trade, you guys can see the type of chop we're dealing with tonight. Look at this nonsense. We're still in the green, but only just. I'm sure I'm gonna get stopped out. Positive. But XRP starting to rally? Yeah, weird. That's wild though. So once again, little disclaimer, every time everything looks so easy to short, probably not a good idea to go short. Probably not. Because everything looks way too easy to short right now. Did I take a look at Sonic? No, I did not. We can check it out. We'll check it out. Let's go check it out next, actually. So checking out Sonic. You are still in the depths of the abyss. Right this moment for Sonic, you do not want to lose this level here at 24.98. You have not confirmed your low yet, so getting a double bottom kind of would be really welcomed. On your 4-hour time frame, you can see the chop you've been in, but you can also see that we broke down from an uptrend. We had an uptrend right here. We are broken down right now. So at this moment, I am looking for support at 24.98. 24.98. 18% downside. You see, we see this non-stop. It's weird. Really weird. Ton token is in the green. Oh, what an awkward night. What an awkward night. Yeah, not much bullishness for me here. This looks exactly like a bear flag. Get us to move down one more time. Then maybe we can start talking about some bullishness. But we'll see. We'll see, man. I do want that confirmation low, though, to be honest. It's a very beautiful position to be in. I'm going to continue to remain in that position. Well, yeah, it looks like it should have like 340% upside. I feel like Damien went off and did something else when we did the TA on it. But yeah, no, triple bottom. Great spot. Great spot. So yeah, that's Sonic right now. I'm thinking a little bit more downside before we start seeing the promised land of upside. All right. Hey, ERO. Aerodrome Finance. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. You had your bullish divergence. You popped up. You're finding the exact same level of resistance. Previous was acting as a support. Now it is major resistance. Aerodrome Finance. Great movement in the past, but not doing great right now. Ever since you hit that 618, you've been struggling. It's struggling out here. Let's check your daily. Daily's reset. You're sitting on top of the 50 symbol. It makes sense for people to want to go long right here. The problem I have is the fact that you're utilizing that little area of resistance. If we look at it on the daily, you can see this area of resistance right here. Previous support acting as resistance not once but twice at 121. Now I would be looking for further downside. You have support at $1. High probability you touch $1. High probability you touch that $1. Really high probability. It's so pretty. But yeah, below the 200 on the 4-hour, big wick to the upside. Yeah, it doesn't look great. Does not look great. And if the market decides to be really mean and wick it down there, you might see 96.6. Just might see it. 15%. Golly, 15%. What's up, Crypto Cruise? What did you miss? You missed practically the whole live stream. Practically the whole thing. How you doing today? Welcome in. Looks like most altcoins are positioned to be able to fall at least 12%. 12 to 18% is what we're finding. And the problem with that is normally, if everything looks like it's going down, we see a weird spike up just to stop out all the shorts, and then we end up seeing the dump later. But yeah, no, things just look really, really bearish right now. They look really bearish. It's not good. It's not good for the long-term holder. It's great for the traders. Really great for traders. But what we're seeing constantly is these like little mini bear flags that they're starting to break. So who knows? Maybe it's the little premature sell-off before the jobs data comes out on Friday, because you know you can always buy back in after everyone sells. You can even buy in at higher prices if the market looks like it's going to go up. But what you can't do is sell while the prices are high if everyone else is selling. So, you know, it's a cascading effect. Stop losses get hit. People get scared. Just kind of is what it is. 1 hour, not really indicating too much more downside. However, you're not oversold. So just because you have a low stochastic doesn't mean you can't go way lower. Hey, Porky, can I look at coin again? I don't know what to think of the MACD on the daily. Bollinger Bands are tight. We will check out coin. So yeah, that's Aerodrome. I'm looking for 15% downside. It's not ideal. Not ideal. All right, next up, Torn. Torn. I don't even know what this thing is. Looks like it's performing. Looks like it's performing. Well, we had a target from before. What was this wick? This wick was evil. Holy moly. Stop out everyone. Then run back up. Jeez. Disrespectful. Holy moly. What is that? I mean, you're just chugging along, really. This thing looks weird. This thing looks weird, man. Alright, maybe you're going for anywhere between the 50% retrace and the 618, but man, this is a strange mover. Full moon this Saturday means we most likely pump this weekend. That's interesting. So for those moon traders out there, you could be looking for a little weekend pumperoonie. This thing looks like it could go up another 16%. I don't know what this thing does or why it's moving like this, but there's no reason to be bearish on this thing. You're in a very bullish trend. Even when they try and sell it, it keeps going up. So I'd be looking for this $15.82. Maybe you get as high as $18.41. But man, this is a grind. This is a grind. I don't see any bearish divergence, so no reason for me to be bearish. Still don't see any bearish div. Oh, maybe I'm seeing it now. Might be seeing some bearish divergence now. Are we at an 886? Just in case we do turn around, we're sitting on the 886. Oh boy, this is a tough one. I used to people talking crap about me. I didn't go anywhere, Rich. That's pretty funny. How accurate is that Moon Boy indicator? Might have to ask AI. Interesting. Okay, so we hit the 886 here. This is a tough one. You do have massive bearish divergence right now. So I would be looking for downside because you did just hit an 886. It wouldn't be like crazy downside potential. I'm just looking for a 618, honestly. So maybe you come back down to 1238.03 and possibly just keep it pushing to the upside. Can I look at Nvidia? Sure can. Sure can. Oh, good. I thought it went to waste. I feel better now. That's priceless. It's actually priceless. So yeah, right now, if this does pull back, I'm not looking for much. Just a little, maybe 9% drop, and that's your bearish case at the moment. Wouldn't be looking for crazy downside numbers, nothing like that. Not yet, anyways. But bearish case, 9% downside. Bullish case, 16% upside. So I would say overnight, I'd lean bearish. Tomorrow morning, maybe lean bullish. Need to reset the indicators. That's the only reason. So crazy. All right, let's check out some stocks. Make my life easy. Alrighty, so a little confused about coin movement. I can see why, but one thing you should notice, this is a bottoming out. So you can see the relative strength is increasing as you maintain prices. This isn't that bad just yet. If you lose 288, now it's bad. Now it's bad. We could argue this is a descending triangle here. So if it does break down, we have support at 222. But until you break 288, it's still bullish. Still bullish. That's because we had previous resistance over here from in January 6th of this year. Now it looks like we're trying to bullishly backtest it after breaking through it. Perfectly fine. Crypto market hasn't been doing awful. Not like Coinbase fees have gone down. So I'm sure if they ever have an earnings call, they're going to be just fine in that earnings call. But I'm still aiming at 387 for a nice little retrace to the upside. We will see how this thing goes though. But yeah, that's the price to focus in on. 288.55. If you lose 288.55, 222 is your target. So the fact that you're above it, still bullish. You're still above the 200 daily, still bullish. Perfectly fine. Let's check your weekly. Weekly, getting back to neutral territory. Everything's fine here, man. We're resetting your stochastic. The weekly looks great. It looks absolutely fantastic. So no reason to be alarmed. No reason. Let's see who we got here. All right. So that's coin. Let's go ahead and check out Nvidia. Nvidia. Jeez. Nvidia on a tear. Got a little overbought on the weekly. So the last 3 weeks you've seen some selling pressure, but looks like we are no longer overbought. And we do have a beautiful little trend here, which it's respecting, which is aggressively crazy. But you hit your 1272 at 188 or 181. So some people are taking profits there. Makes sense. Your next target, 217. Let's go into your daily time frame right now. I don't think you're going to get much lower than where you're at right now. That's scary. That's actually scary. Wow. So it looks like you're just filling a gap at the moment. Stay above 165. That's all you got to do. Stay above 165. If you can stay above that 165, dude, almost clear sailing to 217. Almost clear sailing. So it looks pretty damn good. So Nvidia out here fucking doing things. You're in the bearish control zone after just that. That's crazy. Really, really bullish on this stock. Wow. If you guys were here when we were talking about Nvidia back here, that was a 96% move we were calling. Holy crap. You know, I'm debating on making another members only section where I do start looking at stocks more often. Members, do you think that would be something you'd be interested in? Outside of me just posting whatever I see whenever I see it, would you guys like in the members lounge if I start posting good stock setups? Might get me to stare at some stocks a little bit more often. What do you think? I guess we would turn the member section into like a call group at that point, wouldn't we? Or something to put on your radar. I don't know, you guys can tell me later, I guess, in Discord. Or in the members only section. Great place to chat. By the way, if you are a member and you're in the Discord, make sure that your Discord is linked to your YouTube and or Twitch account so you have access to the members only lounge. Because, yeah, that's kind of the place to be. Wow, we're up 34%, 34% on the hype short. Go figure, it's actually playing out. It's great. Past couple days, trades have not been playing out, I'll tell you what. So yeah, anyways, guess we're not going to hear from anybody in chat. It's all good. We have gotten through all of the requests. I'm going to get on out of here. I appreciate each and one of you for coming out. I will see you all for the members only chat tomorrow night. And other than that, keep your stop losses tight. Take it easy. I'll catch you later. Deuces, everybody. Deuces. Fast trades, yes. I looked at coin. Hold on. Fast trades, do you not pay attention when I look at shit? I looked at coin for you. I talked about it non-stop. Stay above 288. Are we serious? Stay above 288. That's all you got to do. If you stay above 288, you're good. Probably going to 387. Where did you go? Damn. Damn. All right. I'll catch y'all later. Take it easy.